Welcome to a ladies only table talk. Yes, we've got 3 fearless females happening at this table. It's really simple. You know how table talk works. You send topics in via Reddit or Twitter, make them good. We put them in a bucket, we pull them out and give you a good show, hopefully. We've got an amazing guest today. Her name's JessicaChobot. She's probably the queen of the nerds. Is that a fair thing to say?
You know what? I used to get embarrassed, but fuck it, I'll take that.
Take it.
Yeah, I'm taking it.
How about queen of the non-nerds too? Because
I'll take
some of us
non-nerds
at this
too.
table do consider you a queen.
A quain? Is that like a taint? What is
definitely
that?
It's like the best form of queen.
Oh, sweet.
It's queen.
What is the two? What are the two words?
No, it's
mashed
just
together?
queen.
Oh,
It's like
It's
queen with
just
a
what
Y
it
in
is.
it. It's queen with sass.
Oh, I gotcha. I
Yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet. I'll take that too.
Okay.
Jess, you've been
take
up to quite a few interesting things at the moment.
Yeah.
I love that your last name's Chobot and you're working with robots.
Yeah, that worked out well. And it took me at least 2 weeks before I was like, gosh, I should change it to ChoBattleBot on my Twitter feed. You think that would have been like the first thing that pops into your mind, but no, I'm a little slow when it comes to self-PR. So that took a while. But yeah, it worked out perfectly. Dear ex-husband, thank you. You have, yeah, that's his last name. My ex-husband's last name.
that.
Oh yeah, so I was married before I married Blair, my husband now. And my ex-husband's name was Chobot, and it was at the same time that like work started kind of just taking off. So even though we got divorced, I just kept it because it was just easier that way.
Wowee.
Yeah.
I just have my dad's last name, so.
My first name's Maud. So
I love Maud. I will never stop fighting for the
you
name
will love
Maud.
Maud until you have Maud. If you do have a daughter, don't do it.
Oh, you're for really? Why? I think it's kind of cool.
So
Okay,
dope.
I you know, if I could do it again, I should have really adopted Mordor quicker than I did. Now it's too late.
I knew you were thinking about it. I knew you were thinking about what your name would be.
It dawned on me
Why
one
don't,
day.
Jessica? Why don't you pick our
Dig
first
on
name?
in.
Get in there.
What if you are a robot?
I would be surprised.
That would be kind of cool.
Yeah,
though.
it would be kind of
So,
neat.
ow, and there's like wiring.
I'd have to
inside.
stay away from Elon Musk and all those guys, though, since they're so anti-AI right now. Or anti-aggressive AI, I guess.
Yeah.
Are they like, yeah, they're kind of, yeah.
Scared
They're
of the future?
No.
I know I am. I'm anti-AI
think
just
they're
because I'm scared.
I think they're just letting everybody know, like, hey, when you guys get there, because we all know we're going to get there.
Be smart.
Be smart about it.
But
like-
also, hopefully, I'm dead by that time.
Yeah, but see, now I have a kid, so I'm really worried. So I'm like, oh,
the
God, what
future.
did I even bring you into? All right, this one, what are we allowed to say? Their names?
All of
or
it, yeah.
All of it. Dave at 80...
All the way.
All the way. Yeah, there we go. 80 all the way. Is there one specific thing someone can do to make you immediately unattracted to them?
I have
So many
That's
things.
a good one.
I have something called instant hate.
Ooh.
And someone can, I'll like straight away, I'll be like, nah. And you just know that like it's a personality clash or there's something that they're like and you just like, it will not resonate with me. And you just go, all right, you know, you don't have to love everyone in the world. And there's so many different beautiful people out there that someone may not fall into your threshold of tolerance.
Does that fall within, like, dating scene kind of stuff or more like anybody kind of stuff?
Oh, no one's immune to instant hate.
Oh,
Anyone can. I swear people have it. Am I the only horrible person in
No.
this world?
No,
'Cause
no.
someone would be like, hey guys, how are you? I'm like, boom. Nah.
My thing is, I don't know if I have instant hate, but I definitely have I don't need to have all the friends in the world. You know, like I don't need to, I'll always be polite to everyone that I meet, but I just, like my husband, again, bringing him up, can make friends with a brick wall. Like I swear to God, he makes friends with everybody. And I'm like, God damn it.
The nicest
I don't need all those people in
Yeah.
my life. I
Yeah.
like a select group. I'm open to potentially more, but I don't, but I don't actively go out and seek.
It's
that kind of
quality, not
stuff.
quantity.
But I guess that's kind of like not really. I mean, the one specific thing that would make someone immediately unattracted is see, but this is the thing. It's not like a disposition thing. It's more like weird tics that they have that they can't help, which makes me, I guess, a horrible person. But like,
Everybody has their thing.
I hate thin wrists on guys. And piano fingers on dudes.
What's
It
a
freaks me
piano
out.
finger?
Like when they're super,
Their
super
fingers
long
are pianos?
and feminine.
That's what
and like kinda,
Darren's got.
it's like freaks me out.
A really long, delicate hand.
Yeah, freaks me out. Freaks me out. That and certain ways that people speak, like how they're. I'm not into those like chomper teeth that some folks have. I know it's really weird. Nobody at this table has it.
So if
but
they're
you know,
really
like,
mouthy.
those people that can talk with their teeth that never move their lip, like their lips never touch, but they
Hi.
still manage to pronounce every word correctly and every syllable correctly, but they don't actually move their lips. It
Yeah.
fucking freaks me out. I can't stand
Man, I
that.
wish I was like that. I'd get a lot less bugs in my mouth.
It's really weird. What to do?
Wait, what? I think what I find unattractive meeting someone off the bat, whether it's dating or just like potential friends, is if they just start talking shit about. If you find out you have like a mutual friend and then they just start talking shit about that person, or they're just like a terrible, rude person. It's just like, I just met you, and also,
What are you
Really?
saying about me when I'm not there? If you're
Yeah.
so willing to just flick this person.
especially to like a total stranger. It's like you're willing to talk about people that you hate to a total stranger.
A great advice that my mother gave me. It's okay to have secrets. It's
Yeah.
okay to not.
Yes!
It's okay to not tell everyone everything. Someone's like, oh, that situation which you shouldn't tell me about. What happened? And you're like, well, it's okay to be like, bare minimum details. Keep things to. I'm learning.
I agree with
I
that.
don't think I'm great at it, but I'm getting there. Oversharer.
I mean, I'm a definite oversharer, but, like, it's okay. Like, for what we do, it's okay. People want to know about us and our lives. Just don't be rude to waiters either.
To overshare with social media stuff now.
Yeah.
You're almost forced to, especially
It even
if
says
you're
it.
in this entertainment business, this section of it, like internet and stuff. It's almost impossible not to.
Yeah.
So, but at the same time, I kind of, because I have a tendency to overshare too, and I just feel like, well, I'm not oversharing anything that I wouldn't, I'm not oversharing anything publicly that I wouldn't just say to any random person on the street. And then if I do feel confident enough that if somebody was asking me a question about something that I didn't want to talk about, I would literally just tell them, I'm not talking to you about that. Like, that sentence has come out of my mouth a couple times. And not in a mean way, just like, hey,
Boundaries.
I respect
that's
that.
it.
Because that's you being, like, real and honest.
Yeah, I think it comes easier too as you get older. You stop giving a shit. And you're just like, I just don't need to tell you. And usually if you have a good friend that is the one that's asking, or, if they're another adult standing across from you that's like relatively well adjusted, they usually respect it and say, oh, okay, totally get it. Yeah, fine. And don't get offended or make it a big deal that it's not. Because that's what I feel like you're always worried about. Like, am I going to get this other person mad or like hurt their feelings? And it's like, well, no.
It's like when my best friend came out as gay, and I had no idea. I had no idea, and I was hearing rumors. I was like, no, he would tell me. He would tell me. And then when it happened, it was so hard for me to say, why did you feel like you couldn't tell me? And it was like, well, this isn't about me at all. It was his decision, his choice, his thing. But it was like, why was I listening?
Yeah, you can. I feel like you could probably ask that question if you guys are best friends, but maybe just don't expect. He might just not have an answer for you. So if you don't get the answer you want, then you're just like, okay, I totally get it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think some people like if someone's obviously upset about something and they're not telling you, it's not personal. It's not about you. It's about them. So you have to respect what they're going through, not make it about yourself. And that's the lesson I learned that day.
Yeah.
Also, if you're rude to a waiter and I'm on a date with you, I will walk out.
Yep.
I've actually dumped friends because of that.
Yes.
I had a girlfriend for a while that was exceptionally embarrassing in those situations, and to the point where I had to cut her out of my life completely. I was like, she was bad on other fronts too, but I was just like, oh God, you are atrocious.
If they put levels into perspective, like, well, I'm better than them because they are serving me.
That's so gross. No.
Yeah, the only time I get shitty with like that kind of situation is because I've worked a lot of those jobs, so I know how hard it is, but I also know that that's your job and you got to do it right. So if you keep fucking up, then eventually I'm going to be like, yo, dude, you're not getting a tip.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's when I get kind of shitty, but
I don't think I've ever not given a tip.
I have very few times not done that, but I mean like a handful of times maybe, but they definitely deserved it.
Yeah.
I did it once because I literally had no money and I felt so bad. I cried. I was crying crying because I had no money. No, I'm just kidding.
That's fair.
But yeah, that happened.
Bobby Houston at Catfish Curds.
That's
Yes.
I can't even get my head around that.
Catfish cheese? Like curds, like cheese curds?
Like a fish that's a catfish with
But that's
whiskers.
made out
It's
of-
like, blah.
Oh.
Catfish cheese curds.
That's disgusting.
That's
I don't
way weird.
That's really gross. I love it.
Oh, please. Anyone? What? W-H-E. What was your favorite and least favorite summer memory? Hashtag Table Talk says Bobby Houston. Summer. My summer's different to your summer.
Met a guy, cute as can be. He was crazy for me. Those were some summer dreams, man.
Summer nights.
Yeah.
What else happened at Rydell High?
I don't know. Man, a lot. I got this dope cat suit.
What?
I'm just like
suit?
reliving Greece.
No.
I honestly.
I actually was thinking a cat suit.
Oh,
I'm like,
will.
oh, like an anime thing? That's
You
cool.
would. You would like go on summer holidays and come back like, I just got this cat suit.
Well, you know those
Definitely.
like jumpers where it's like gigantic Pikachus and stuff that
Yes.
people like use as outfits. That's what I was thinking. I was like, oh, that's cool, cat suit. Yeah.
If
totally.
you applied the movie Grease to modern times, the way she would impress a guy is in a onesie, like a character onesie.
Yeah.
That's how it would be now,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Sporting that lavender hair.
Yes.
Getting that unicorn color going. I'm all about that now.
Summer memories, though. Can you recall anything?
Yeah.
I mean, when I, like, little kid, everything's kind of just a blur of, like, running through the grass and playing outside and climbing trees and all that junk. But then as a, like, older, I did go, my first trip to Japan was in July, which would, I guess, be summer. That's hardcore summer. So I went to Japan for the first time ever back in 2004 or 5 in July, which was both awesome because Japan.
It's Japan, yeah.
And it was like total like bucket list dream come true move. But then terrible because for some reason I didn't realize like how muggy it gets in Japan at that time of year, which is why the tickets were so cheap. So so yeah, that was a struggle. I had a total breakdown. So here's the thing. So it's super hot and muggy, and I wasn't used to it. Also, I was super hypersensitive to how I looked because I was traveling by myself compared to everybody else as far as outfits, like what was acceptable or not. So in Michigan, in the summer when it's that hot, it's like the shortest shorts and the smallest tank top possible because you're miserable. In Kyoto and Tokyo in Japan, it was a little bit more demure. So I felt really guilty. So I went out and bought these jeans to put on, and which was a huge mistake because it just upped my body temperature to forever. Yeah, and so I would walk everywhere too. So this one day, but I was dealing with it, but I was starting to get into this crisis mode where it had to have been like 100-something plus humidity this one day, and I was walking everywhere, and I was walking to this one temple to check it out, and I had forgotten to go to the bank that morning to take out cash, so I only had what little I had left, and my plan was to go grab some later. So I was going up there, and I had just enough for, there was like this last stop mom and pop shop before you started climbing this mountain. And I went in there thinking, oh, I'm going to grab a soda. I need something cold to drink because I'm going to have a meltdown. And I go in there, and I have just enough money for either a soda or an ice cream because they had like one of those ice cream things there.
Ice cream with daisuki.
Yeah, and I was like, oh my God, this is going to be amazing. So I go in there, but I can't read Japanese, so I was just basing it off of the labels. And I grabbed what I thought was strawberry, and I went, spent all my money on it, walked outside, took
Blood
a bite,
flavor.
and it was that red bean paste, the red bean ice cream. So this was like red bean paste with actual red beans in it, which was what I thought was strawberries on the image. And
Can we see how that actually went down? So you're like,
I like take a bite. And for that hot fucking second, I'm like, this is the best strawberry ice cream ever. Because my mind hadn't shifted yet into the fact that my tongue was saying, this is not strawberry. And not that red bean is bad. It's just not when you're not, one, used to it or expecting it. And so I started chewing it, and it was like super bland and super pasty. And I just wanted a fucking strawberry ice cream. So I threw it down. I had like complete breakdown. Threw it down on the ground, started going, who the fuck puts vegetables in their ice cream? I don't fucking, like, like crying. Like, I didn't have any more money. And I'm like, oh, God. And so then I just sucked it up and walked up the hill. Was miserable for the rest of the day until I finally got back down and went into some noodle shop where they were giving away free tea and just drank all the tea and then just walked way home.
Free tea would definitely make me happy.
This has not deterred me from Japan still being my #1 go-to destination.
Oh, it's my favorite place on earth.
Yeah, I'm ready.
And now that I know what to expect,
yeah.
I mean, I've been
I'm
there
not
a couple
having any
times.
ice cream with daisuke.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I want to go.
It's
By
so
the way,
fun.
that sound that you made when she was putting on her pants,
Yeah.
that's the exact sound that my legs make when they're getting off a booth, like out of a table, when I'm wearing shorts. Oh my god. Or like my car on a hot summer's day, it's just like it's so gross.
You know the worst thing, I like to wear tight, like tube skirts kind of
Yeah.
thing. And so my thighs are definitely pressed together when I sit down. And I didn't realize this, but sitting on like a plastic chair, the air kind of escapes through whatever little
It's like a
patch
it's like a
of
pseudo
hole.
queef.
It
Yeah, it's
is!
like not a legit
You sit
queef,
down, you're like,
but it's in the general
well,
area.
it's just me it's because my legs are, damn it, there is no good thing that can come from this. I cannot talk my way out of it. It just sounds like I farted, but I didn't fart, but the reason why I did, it just is just as bad.
Question.
Yes.
Speaking of queefs, during sex, which is more embarrassing to let out a fart?
I don't remember taking that question out of the bucket.
Because I think it's more
What is more
embarrassing
of
to
a
fart
queef
out
or
your
fart
butt
than to
during
queef?
sex.
Yeah.
I would have to default to out your butt only because
Yeah.
then you also have to deal with the smell that comes afterwards.
Yeah, and you don't know. Sometimes
Right?
if it's
Yeah.
like, is it going to? And so you stop everything, you're like,
Plus, a sex vagina queef is usually not your fault; it's your partner's fault
Yeah,
because
for
they're the
pushing that
ones
air
that
into
like
you.
stuck that in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
So I
right, just
blame
wanted to
them.
clear that air. That
Just saying. All ladies table talk.
my favorite summer memory is when my Nintendo 64 became my babysitter.
Yeah.
I was 11 years old and Dad was like, here you go, kids. It's a Nintendo 64 and all the games. And we would be allowed to start it at 7 a.m. And when my parents came home from work, we had to stop it. And that was the
That's
best
still a
time.
shit ton of time.
But we only were able to play it during school vacation, so never during the school
Ah, I
term.
gotcha.
So it was just like concentrated effort, and it was the
you
happiest time
ever-
of my life.
Did you ever go outside?
Outside is when
You open your door and
Ooh,
you
no.
walk.
But I got
Oh
really
my
good
god,
at
it
making
just occurred to
jackals.
me that you were 11 and I was in college when I got that 64.
And yet you look like my younger
Fucking
sister.
god dang it. God damn it.
I would have to say my best in these.
And welcome to your least
summer-
favorite summer memory with
Yeah, it's true. Good one. That's totally true.
I
Oh,
think
remember that
mine
time
are
I was on
actually-
SourceFed and realized I was like so old.
Before we do this topic, my best and worst were one and the same because I went to summer camp. That was the best. It was so fun, but then I got mono, so it was also
Ooh.
the worst.
Wow, hey.
All right.
Oh, really quickly. So this is the topic launcher. So the topic that you pull out,
Oh,
however way you
cool.
want to fold it. I prefer scrunch it. It gives better velocity or whatever that is. So pop it in. You pop it in and this will slide up and down as so. And then you, whatever way you want.
Did you guys make this?
Strensims did.
Strensims, a
You know it's
name.
quality.
A name.
And then
name
launch
you
it
trust.
at the camera.
Holy crap, this is
If you
genius.
get it on the camera, you go in the book.
Oh.
Where I am not.
Well, I'm gonna wait until all this junk's moved out of the way. Or should I do it now?
It's up
Is
to
it
you.
like
If
right away?
If you want to save them up and wait, you can totally do that.
I'm gonna
I
save
don't-
them up and wait. This
Okay.
isn't mine though. This is yours. There we
Okay.
go.
All right, this topic comes from Roma 1910. What if someone died every time you had sex?
Oh.
Well, technically,
Yeah, that's happening.
an orgasm is called le petit mort because they believed that every orgasm meant that you died a little bit because you were losing a little bit of your essence.
Wow.
I feel like you're
letting
gaining,
you
know that's not happening.
Gaining some essence from it.
Gaining
This
life.
is French, by the way. The
Okay.
le petit
No
mort.
wonder they're
thing.
so miserable all the time.
They seem
That's
pretty
a
happy.
That's a cliche that I'm playing into. No,
What if someone died every time you had sex? Then you'd have to like fuck like
Well,
Hitler.
someone just died since you started
you
that
have
question.
to fuck terrible
Well,
people.
maybe it's not who you fuck. It's just somebody dies.
But that happens anyway.
Yeah, so like keep
Yeah.
having sex because it's just gonna happen. It's not your fault.
Only if you want
Unless
to.
it
and it's
is.
consensual. Be smart.
I think we answered that.
Yeah.
Cool, let's move on.
I like that they're all sex questions that everybody felt necessary to send into an all-female table talk.
So, ladies, oh, that's my sex face. Sorry, guys. Now you know.
Would you like to
Oh,
pick another
Yeah,
topic?
let's go.
Let's do this. I feel like this is a
Why
quiz
are
now.
any of us here says, are there any movies that upset you that other people don't like them? Mine is Where the Wild Things Are. I think it's brilliant. Okay, so is there any movie that I like that other people don't like and then I get pissed? Not really.
That's a really great question that I need a moment.
Yeah, it requires thought. A movie that I like that I will defend. Apparently, I have to defend The Princess Bride to The Office.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
And this is something I will try and move past this, guys. I will, but it
Listen, we
it's
all
a-
say, Maud, it's not that we hate it. We just aren't obsessed with it like you are. Like, I can't quote anything from it.
and that still blows my mind because
But, I mean, the most basic thing is As You Wish.
3 letters.
Okay, isn't The Princess Bride based off of The Seventh Seal?
Huh?
Am I crazy?
I thought The Seventh Seal was that Demi Moore movie where she ends up having the Antichrist as a child. And
So Princess Bride is definitely based off of that, obviously.
Wait, I thought that was The Seventh Seal.
I don't know what that movie is, but I know
Also,
that
that's a great fucking movie.
Yeah?
Seventh Seal, scary as shit.
I
Yeah,
don't like
it's
horror
good.
movies.
It's weird. It's not like blood and guts horror. It's just like demon horror.
Oh, that makes it so much better.
She is like terrified of
My
everything.
imagination is so out there that anytime there's any kind of suspense or trepidation or anything, I'm just like haunted by it. It's so much worse in my head.
Yeah.
And then the scare happens and I'm like, oh, that was it.
Yeah.
That's all it was. Yeah.
You Hitchcock yourself.
Yes. Yes. I'm a little
That
Hitchcock.
sounded really weird. Okay, so Princess Bride for you.
Yeah.
You didn't say one?
I don't really have one that I get really bent out of shape about if people don't like it. I mean, I've watched a lot of weird stuff that people are just like, what? Like, I used to be really into the Scarlet Pimpernel. I know.
It sounds like a fragrance.
Oh my
So it's
God!
What's that?
It's this old movie. Ian McKellen was in it with who was Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman?
Oh, I know who you're talking about, but I can't think of her name.
She was in it, and then a couple people that I don't even recognize. But this was when they were super, super young. Like Ian McKellen is like so young,
and so attractive.
and so cute. But he so yeah, it's all about this. It's this. Again, it's a French myth, I guess, or fable, or I don't know. It's not a fable. It's just like a modern. It's more of a modern old story. It's like like a Jane Austen kind of times,
Right.
but it's all about how the French Revolution, they were the Scarlet Pimpernel is kind of like the French Superman of the times, and he's an aristocrat. And so he dresses himself up and saves the Dauphin, which is this the young king, because the parents are now dead, from being taken away by the revolutionaries, who is what Ian McKellen plays. I mean, I'm like really, it's been a long time since I've seen this, so this is an extremely bad reenactment of the movie, but it's just basically like him being the savior of this.
It's not a horror. It's not a horror?
No. The
no,
fact
it's
that
like
you're
a-
obsessed with it, it's like a period
It's like
piece.
a period piece,
that's
drama
sweet.
piece. And I actually I still remember one of the poems that they have in the thing where, and I'm gonna do it.
Do it.
Yes.
They seek him here, they seek him there. Those Frenchies seek him everywhere. Is he in heaven or is he in hell? That damned elusive Pimpernel.
Oh my God,
Thank you.
yes. Okay,
But I can't tell you what I had for lunch yesterday, so there's that.
there is that. I think a movie that I constantly defend is Meet Joe Black. And
Not to me.
Okay,
That
not
is
to you.
So
A lot
hot.
of people say it's like so boring and so slow and so long. And it is quite long. But it's brilliant. And it
he's
stars
so-
A-Hop. Who doesn't love A-Hop?
Do you really like
That's one of the
I'm
hottest
trying to
sex
say
scenes.
this in the most polite way possible.
You don't have to.
Do you really like sappy romance stuff?
Yes.
Is that kind of like your jam?
Not real. See.
Because I have a great recommendation for you.
What?
Listening.
I think it's called, again, it's with Jane Seymour. Oh, we got it! Fuck! Oh, I love that when your head has an orgasm because you just remembered what you've been trying to remember for like an hour.
And part of you died though at the same time.
I'm cool with it. I'm fine to make that exchange. Jane Seymour and Christopher Reeves is in it, and I think it's called Something in Time. Somewhere in Time. And it was actually filmed on Mackinac Island, which is where I didn't live on Mackinac Island, but it's part of Michigan. It's kind of like Michigan's version of Catalina. Mm-hmm. And they have this awesome, like gorgeous Victorian, I'm guessing Victorian, but this amazing hotel there. And so the whole thing was shot at this hotel, but it's all about how Christopher Reeves in the 70s travels back in time somehow to meet this woman, but her younger self, because when he was putting on this play, some old lady came up to him, gave him a watch, and was like, I need you to find me. And so then he somehow figures out how to travel back in time, runs into her because she's an actress at this place, and they fall in love, and then he's trying to stay with her back then. But the problem, I don't want to give it up, but yeah, watch it. It's so good.
Oh, that sounds
it's like
good.
Legit one of my favorite romance movies of all time.
I'm not like super into that stuff. My thing, that sounds amazing.
But it's really good.
But my thing with Meet Joe Black is more about the father-daughter relationship. Because even though sexy Brad Pitt is sexy,
sexy,
super sexy Claire Forlani is sexy.
I have a thing about her.
What?
So I was driving one time after I'd just worked, so I had my hair and makeup professionally done, and someone cut me off, or I was trying to see if they would thank me, which no one ever does, and I was just like, and I caught myself looking in the mirror when I was doing my half smirk, and I was like, oh my god, I look like Claire Forlani. And it was this thing where I was like,
then my dad would have really been crush on you.
What am I doing?
I love those weird what alcohol commercials she's doing. What's this for? It's for whiskey. What whiskey is it?
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but she like has the accent and everything. I'm like, god damn.
She just has to sit in her mouth though.
She's still rocking it. She's still rocking it. Girl, get it.
She did the half mouth better than Katie Holmes did the half mouth, because that half mouth was just like, use both sides of your face.
Yeah, I was just talking to somebody about that the other day, because Katie Holmes has a commercial where she's doing oil of Olay stuff for her face and everything. She never, like, there's no, it's just
one side.
I like interesting
thought
mouths like that.
For a second, like, did something happen? Like, did something happen?
You know,
but well, just like, why would only this one side move?
That's you know what though? Okay, so. Not
that I have a problem with it. She still looks great. I just was wondering, like, did something happen?
Is there a reason?
Yeah.
Hunter. Helen
Hunt?
No.
What's she in?
From
what color hair? Give me something.
The one from The Incredibles, the mom. Holly Hunter. Okay.
Yeah.
So Holly Hunter, you know how she like has like that.
She's teethy.
And
she does a teethy
well, she does
thing
a side mouth. And I heard that, and I could be wrong, and this is so fascinating to me, and I love it. She's talking to one side of her ear because she has like hearing loss in one ear, and so she can't hear certain things. So like the way her mouth moves is towards, and the way she projects her voice is to where she can hear it better.
Interesting.
So that shit fascinates me, and I think it's dope.
I still think Claire Forlani does the best half mouth though, and I do the. If I could play a femme Two-Face somehow, I would love, just like me.
That doesn't look like Claire.
So you would kill it, just like.
If I was Two-Face, if I was like a Harvett Dent, and like just keep one side of my face up like out.
Did you say a Hobbit Dent?
No, like what's a female Harvey?
Helen.
Helen Dent.
That just sounds like someone had an unfortunate birth. Helen Dent. Bounced off the wall. Hey guys, thank you so much for joining us on Table Talk. Hopefully we answered your question. If we did, hey, chat with us. We are all on Twitter. Jessica Chobot, where can people find you?
At JessicaChobot and over at Nerdist News at Nerdist.com. But don't close out. I still got 2.
Oh, it's happening. Guys,
okay, I'm going to really, like, legit.
If you want to get your topics in, jump onto reddit.com/r/SourceFed. You can pop it in there. Otherwise, Twitter, use the hashtag Table Talk. We are having more guests week in, week out, so make them fun. Oh,
okay, that's way too high.
That
was high.
So, tenth of that.
You got
but no, you have strength in all the right places.
You got it.
This is like...
You can do it. Ooh. I want to be in that fucking book.
Yeah, I'm not in it. I know that feeling. It kills me. Oh, it's still too high. Too high.
Thank you so much for joining us today.
Guys.
This was a pleasure.
Thanks.
I enjoyed it.
It was fun. Have me back. Bye.
Bye.
I'm like 12, so I'm like, hey, and she doesn't wave back. She's just standing there. And then he comes crawling out of the bushes, and then I say, you know, your sister's in the attic. And he goes, my sister's in Boston. She's not, no one's in the house.
Mon and I are here at Defy, at the Smosh Studios, doing a special table talk with you guys because you guys have the Smosh movie coming out.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah!
Freaking crazy!
That's
It only took 10 years of making the YouTubes.